Hello there, people. Welcome to my show. I'd like to play some piano for you with the prayer for quick peace in the Ukraine, and continued blessings for the, for the Poland people, for the extreme generosity towards the refugees from the neighboring countries. So this session is for you, Joanna and Kazuko-san, my dear lady friends. Okay, allow me to pay respect to the Polish composer Tekla and start with her composition, The Maiden's Prayer. practice on a weekday morning. I feel very proud. Many places to brush up yet before my piano competition in August, but I'm getting there. I'm moving in the right direction. Okay, next piece, which I consider to be the foundation of piano music, Mr. Bach. Here's a Prelude number 1. Allow me to play, please. Wonderfully played Bach, in my opinion, of course. The most significant point was, in my opinion, the tempo. Tempo is so relaxed to bring out one of the best themes of this composition. Really, one tends to play rather fast pace for this simple tune, but playing a simple tune at a slower pace brings out the best in the composition, in my humble opinion. And that is very difficult, playing slow. Okay, let me go to the other extreme of versus simple composition, to Mr. Liszt's composition. This is Consolation number 3, the third Consolation. Thank you. I thought the first half was played very beautifully, very beautifully. It's almost in perfection in my mind, but the second half is getting a little bit rusty. I need to get serious and work on it before my competition. No, this is not the competition, but this is for a gala New Year concert next year, January 7th, I believe, Saturday, 2023. So I have more than 6 months to brush up. Okay, let me move on to Mr. Beethoven's composition and play for you Moonlight, the first segment with peace in the Ukraine in mind, please. Exceptionally played well, in my opinion. Yes, rough spots here and there, but the tonality, the tone of the piano is wonderful, wonderful. I've had this ever since I started out at age 55. People pointed out to me. They come out of their way to point this out when I play at the street piano or the sample piano at the music instrument shops. So I didn't know what it was, but now I realize what a difference tonality can make, as I watch and listen to the people play at the same piano. They sound very different. That's the tonality. Then my teacher tells me, either you have it or you don't. You're born with it. If you go to musical conservatoires or musical colleges, you are trained 4 years gruesomely, and finally you get the tonality, but it's man-made tonality. It's different from the ones that you are born with. So I'm very fortunate. And I'm very fortunate I have you, Joanna, and I have you, Kazuko-san, and I have you, Mr. Tao, as the audience who understands this beauty that my parents gave me with my birth. Okay, let me move on to the second piece of Mr. Beethoven. This is Pathetique, the second movement, please. Very good. Yes, I got lost during the middle, but I came back and finished. That is very wonderful for this difficult piece for me. At least for a guy who started the first piano lesson age 55. Not 5 years old, mind you. 50 and 5 years old. So I've made tremendous progress in my opinion. Okay, let me play some music, children's music, please. Oh, sometimes I wish there were kids around. They'll be running around wild, having a hard day, a field day, having a very good time to get out of their energy. Okay, let me practice, please. Chopin's Nocturne number 2, please. Very good improvisation of Chopin Nocturne number 2. That's a very warm way of putting it. But it's coming back to me slowly. My priority is finish up a Maiden's prayer for this summer's competition and brush up Liszt Consolation number 3 for New Year's concert. Then comes this Chopin's number 2. So I hope you'll be patient with me. Okay, this is it for today's piano session. I thank you for your continued interest on my performance. I appreciate that very dearly. Thank you very much. And my Rose thanks you too. This little guy, this little lady, has been with me for 4 days. The same flower for 4 days. I was wondering when it will go wilt. I have 3 more in my on my dining table waiting, but this guy don't give up easily. So I am very fortunate, and I am happy that I met this yellow rose. Yellow, the second color of the Ukraine flag, top being blue. Okay, this is it. Thank you for listening to my performance. And thank you for your heartfelt comments. Till next time, I say goodbye to you now. Okay, be healthy, be good, and most of all, enjoy yourself. Bye.